I kicked the apartment door open harder than I meant to, dripping wet from the rain and already pissed off about the argument we'd had that morning. The first thing I heard was her voice, raw and shaking. She was in the bedroom, yelling at someone over FaceTime. I froze in the hallway when I heard my own name mixed in with curses, and the word cheater spat out like venom. That's when something in my chest twisted, because I knew her ex's name, and I knew the way she said it when she was desperate. I pushed open the bedroom door and she barely glanced at me, eyes glued to her phone screen. The FaceTime call was a blur of movement, and then suddenly the screen froze. She didn't notice, kept screaming at the frozen image, her words spilling out like she was fighting for her life. When I stepped closer, the phone flickered back to life for a second, and I saw it. Her ex wasn't there. It was her, in a cheap wig, talking to herself, and the voice coming from the phone was mine, echoing back at her in a way that made my skin crawl. She dropped the phone when she realized I was watching, and for a second, she just stared at me, her eyes wild and terrified, like I was the intruder in her nightmare. I tried to say something, anything, but the words died in my throat. The room felt too small, the air heavy with secrets I hadn't even begun to understand. She started laughing, too loud, too sharp, and told me that if I was going to leave, I should do it now, because she was tired of pretending anyone in this relationship was really here. I wanted to yell, to demand answers, but all that came out was a whisper. Because in that moment, I realized the whole time I'd been terrified of her cheating, I'd been blind to something deeper, how we'd both been playing roles, hiding from the truth that neither of us knew how to be loved without sabotaging it. The real betrayal wasn't her or me or the fake fight on the screen, it was the version of us we pretended to be, just to keep from being left alone.